Have you ever opened your phone just to check one thing, and somehow 2 hours vanish into thin air? Yeah, that's not just you, that's brain rot. But what's actually happening in your brain when you scroll endlessly through short clips, memes, and constant notifications? Let's break down the science of brain rot and how it's literally rewiring your brain. The word brain rot started as internet slang, people jokingly saying, "My brain's rotting from all this scrolling." But behind the memes and doom scrolling, there's real neuroscience. Brain rot isn't your brain decaying, it's your brain being overstimulated. Every time you scroll, click, or get a new piece of content, your brain releases dopamine, the chemical responsible for motivation and reward. Now, dopamine isn't bad, it's what helps you enjoy music, food, or a good laugh. But when you flood your brain with too much dopamine from constant stimulation, it starts to expect instant gratification all the time. That's when focusing, reading, or even just relaxing starts to feel boring. Your brain literally starts craving more stimulation. That's brain rot. Here's what's wild. Your brain's reward system wasn't built for TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or endless scrolling. It evolved for survival, like finding food, forming relationships, or learning something new. When you get a dopamine hit every few seconds from short, exciting content, your brain starts adjusting. Neuroscientists call this dopamine desensitization, meaning your brain's reward receptors become less sensitive. So, over time, you need more stimulation just to feel the same level of excitement. This is why long videos, reading, or studying feel like a chore. Your brain has been trained to crave fast rewards. It's not about willpower, it's about wiring. You're teaching your brain that short, rapid content equals pleasure, and everything else equals boredom. Ever notice it's harder to focus now than it was a few years ago? You're not imagining it. Studies show that the average human attention span has dropped from 12 seconds in the year 2002, just 8 seconds today. That's shorter than a goldfish. But it's not because we're lazy, it's because our brains are constantly switching contexts. Every swipe, every notification, every quick video teaches your brain to reset its focus. So when you finally need to focus, your brain resists. It's like trying to sprint after sitting on the couch all day. Your attention muscles have weakened. Brain rot doesn't just affect focus, it hits your motivation and mental health too. When you rely on constant dopamine spikes, real-life activities start feeling dull. Things like working out, reading, or hanging out without your phone start to lose their spark. And when you stop scrolling, you feel tired, bored, or even anxious, because your brain is craving that next dopamine hit. This is the same pattern seen in other addictive behaviors. You're not addicted to your phone, you're addicted to the reward cycle. Scroll, reward, scroll, reward. That's why brain rot feels so hard to break. A big question that people want to know, is there a way to cure brain rot? Here's the good news. Your brain is plastic. That means it can rewire itself through something called neuroplasticity. Think of it like exercising a weak muscle. The more you train your focus, the stronger it gets. Here are a few science-backed ways to fight brain rot. Take breaks from constant stimulation, even for just a few hours. Go outside, read, or do something low stimulus to help your brain reset its reward system. Spend 30 minutes focusing on one thing. No notifications, no multitasking. This retrains your brain to find satisfaction in longer tasks. Exercise boosts dopamine naturally and helps rebalance your brain chemistry. Sleep helps clear out overstimulation and improves focus. You don't need to quit social media, just be intentional. Follow creators who teach, inspire, or motivate you instead of endless noise. Remember, it's not about deleting your apps, it's about controlling how your brain interacts with them. Here's the crazy part. Scientists believe we're entering what they call the attention economy. That means companies compete for your time because your attention is the most valuable currency online. Every scroll, every second you watch, every like you give. And it's being tracked and optimized to keep you hooked. That's not to scare you, it's to make you aware. Because once you understand how your brain works, you can use it to your advantage. Imagine using that same dopamine drive to build habits, learn skills, or chase your goals. That's how you take your brain back. So the next time you catch yourself deep in a scrolling session, ask yourself this: is this helping my brain grow, or is it just feeding the rot? The science of brain rot isn't about fear, it's about awareness. And once you understand it, you can break free from it. If you learned something new, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with a friend who's definitely scrolled too far down the rabbit hole. This is Edu Enviro, where we make science simple and your brain a little smarter with every video.